Hey everybody, I'm coming to you tonight because I wanted to touch base or touch a little bit on the Tasha K Cardi B situation happening, spilling all over these YouTube streets and Instagram and Facebook and what have you. Now, I'll say this. I have followed Tasha K since she started out on YouTube when she had very few followers. I liked her. I liked her a lot. I thought she had some really good like videos when she was, exposing Steve Harvey and his ex-wife and his wife. It was just a lot of good content that she was creating. And again, she started out, I would say, a bit over 2 years ago. That's when I discovered Tasha K online. And like I said, I've been following her ever since. She also used to do Tell It Tuesday or something like that, where she would actually read emails from some of her followers and she would give out advice. I really enjoyed that about her. She stopped doing that and she started doing different kind of entertainment, you know, um, perspectives and things like that, which again, I still enjoyed it. A lot of people can't take her loudness. I suppose I can. I come from a lot of loud women. So that didn't bother me. The fact that she sometimes had a little bit too much wine, I've seen that too. So again, that did not bother me either. Um, when I started to notice a change in Tasha K is sometimes these interviews that she would take would be a little sketchy. For instance, when Kaya and T.S. Madison Maddie fell out, and Tasha K took an interview with someone who worked with Kaya, and this man was talking about Kaya's business, and he was telling all this stuff. It just didn't gel for me. I was like, you know what? I don't know who this man is, but he sounds like he's lying. But I still didn't, throw Tasha away or cancel her because, again, it is not her saying the words. She interviewed someone who wanted to tell his story or his perspective on Kaya. Even though, like I said, I didn't agree with the interview, I didn't really get anything out of it, and I didn't see the point in it. But I still like that she was learning how to interview people. All right, so she's had several interviews in the past similar to that. R. Kelly's alleged victim, I won't say alleged, technically she is. There was also several other people that she has interviewed in these last few months. So I just couldn't understand why people were so bothered with Tasha K interviewing Star Marie, who is Cardi B's alleged ex roommate. This is my issue. If the woman said she lived with Cardi B, she said that. She made these alleged remarks about Cardi B having herpes and Cardi B being a mean girl and Cardi B and all this being a prostitute, basically. It's not like we never heard Cardi B sing the words out of her mouth. Fuck them, then I get some money. She has said she prostitute. She basically thinks it's fine. So I didn't see what the problem was. All right. And by the way, Tasha K only gave this woman a platform to tell her story. She didn't put words in this woman's mouth. She told her story. Star Marie told her story. All she did was provide a platform for Star Marie to do so. So I still don't understand why people are so upset with Tasha K about that. Now there's a lot of YouTubers coming at Tasha K right now. They bringing the heat. They giving her heat. They dragging her right now. And I again, like I said, I don't understand that. I am not saying that Star Marie is telling the truth. I'm not saying Star Marie is lying. Now, Lovely T, who I also follow, had some receipts saying that, you know what, Star Marie is a liar. Everything she is talking about is a lie. And I guess I will conclude with this. I don't know why people are that interested in Cardi B, whether you are taking up for her or otherwise. I don't get that. I am especially embarrassed by my black women for caping for Cardi B. I have never seen someone take up a group of women take up for a non-black woman as much as they take up for Cardi B. Why do you insist on caping for this woman who thinks of you as monkeys and roaches and burnt roaches at that? It is embarrassing. Cardi B is an embarrassment. She is a caricature of a black woman, and yet black women take up for her. You would think that she was paying your bills the way you take up for her. I have seen arguments, full arguments on this woman. I don't care if Cardi B has herpes or not. I don't care if Cardi B prostitutes herself. People find her entertaining, that is fine. I personally, ugh, I can do without. I think she is a bit too much, and all I can do is say that I hope that her career lasts long, because some of the moves that she's making, she's going to have a very short career. My issue with Cardi B has always been she is a caricature of a black woman, and that bothers me. That just does. And I'm not going to take it back. I'm not going to apologize for how I feel. I believe that Cardi B is a caricature of a black woman, and it's embarrassing to see other black women take up for this woman. She mocked Coretta Scott King, and you should have seen how black women took up for her. Oh, well, she's young, she's young, she's young, she's still growing. She's black. First of all, she's not black. I've already told you, Cardi B is not black. If you don't believe me, go to her interview on Vlad TV when she talks about she is a Latino woman and she likes to date guys outside of her race, outside of her culture. Do you understand what that means? That means that she doesn't date Latin men. She doesn't date Dominican men. She is Dominican. I don't want to hear that her mother is Trini. Her mother is not. Her mother lived in Trinidad for a job, but they are both pure Dominican, white Dominicans at that. Okay, so we can just end that part of it. I'm just asking my black women to just think about who you caping for. This is not about Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. That's not any of that. I just wish that you would cape for. I hope you cape for your kids as hard as you cape for Cardi B. I hope you cape for your man, for your husband, as hard as you cape for Cardi B. I hope you cape for your parents as hard as you cape for Cardi B. Because this woman is not paying your bills. I don't see why people go up for her like that. I really don't. All right. So in this instance, I will say that I don't think Tasha K is wrong. I don't. Now, are her facts wrong? I don't know. But again, it's not her facts. It is Star Marie's facts. Now, do I think that Tasha K is probably trying to prove that she is not wrong? Yes, of course. Who would want to be wrong and have to eat crow in the end and apologize? I hope that this going after Cardi B is worth it, because what I predict in the future is that this is going to bring or create a rift between her and Lovely T, who seem to be really good friends at the moment. They seem to really hanging with each other. They seem to really like each other, and they have very different opinions. And I think that the fans hopefully won't get in between them and cause them to fall out, because I think that they are both talented YouTubers and I appreciate them both. I think that they do thorough research, both of them. They just have different opinions about Star Marie. Now, there is a lot of information out there about Star Marie, so again, she could be lying on Cardi. I personally, like I said, I don't get why any of the stuff that she says matters anyway. It is not going to stop Cardi B from getting money. It is not going to stop her success. She was just telling her perspective on someone that she said she lived with. And that's it, and that's all. Now, I don't appreciate her putting her business out there about Cardi B, talking about she had like all these boxes of Monistat 7 and that she had herpes and all. That's nobody's business. And she had, I really, really, really find it disgusting that she did say all of that. That was not her business to tell. It really was not. So that part of the interview I just found disgusting. But telling her experience living with Cardi B, there was nothing wrong with that. But like I said, she could have kept that whole herpes thing to herself. That was not her business to tell. So again, Tasha K, I still love you. I hope that you'll let this whole Cardi B thing go, because I just don't see how it's worth it. I mean, if you think that it got you some more followers. You were just 300,000 a week ago. Now you're like 315,000 or 316,000. That's great. So I hope it's worth it for you. I just don't think that the story is worth it. I don't think following Cardi B around, harassing her, and doing all that stuff is worth it, because in the end, you see how your black women go up for her. It's embarrassing, but you see that these black women are going to fall off with Cardi B just because you expose her. They going to love her even more, which I think should be the conversation here. Why black women go up for Cardi like that. So Like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.